Okay, we want some stretches for the upper body as well. First one that I want to do is I want to stretch some muscles in the side of your neck called the scalenes, and then one that kind of runs down the back of your neck to your shoulder blade called levator scapulae. All right? We're going to do these together. Each stretch takes about 30 seconds. I elected to do one continued video of all the stretches because I want you to be able to follow along with me in real time. So just take a normal neutral stance. You're standing straight up and down. Posture is nice and straight. And what you're going to do is you're going to reach over with your hand and you're going to gently, while looking straight ahead, pull down. So you're not yanking, but you're kind of letting the weight of your arm gravity just kind of elongate this side of your neck and just let this arm hang down. You'll start to feel a stretch. Okay? You may not be tight here, but most of us are, just because of our posture and how we work. That's about 10 seconds. Take a breath in, out, and just kind of gently pull a little bit further. Okay, so we're going to elongate the stretch every 10 seconds. Here's another 10, and out. So 30 seconds on each side. Just about done this side, another couple of seconds. Good. Let go and slowly let your head come back up. We can do the other side now. Same thing. Okay, let this arm hang. Go for 10 seconds. Breathe in and out. Pull just a little bit more. You're not bending your body. You're just kind of, again, letting the weight of gravity and the force of gravity acting on your arm. Pull your head over to the side. Just gently. You want to feel a nice, gentle stretch. Breathe in and out. 10 more seconds and then we're done. Okay, come out of that nice and slow. Now the muscles in the back, running down the back of the neck to the shoulder blades, called levator scapulae. We're going to stretch those. Twist your head to the side. And what you're going to do is you're going to do the same thing. You reach over the back of your head now and just gently pull down. So you're pulling your nose and your chin down into your chest. That's 10 seconds. Breathe in, out, a little further. Breathe in, out, a little further still. Out of that one nice and slow. I'm going to turn over to the other side and same thing. Gently pull down. Breathe in, out, pull a little bit more, another 10 seconds or so. Breathe in, out, down just a bit more. Okay, all right. So now I want to do a stretch for the shoulders. I have very tight shoulders. This one's a good one for me. I'm going to take a hand towel, one that you might find in most washrooms, so not a big bath towel, but a hand towel, and roll it up. And what we're going to do is, I'm going to grab it like so. Okay, so one hand behind my back, the other hand behind my head. I'm going to grab it as close as possible together. Some people can touch their hands. I can't. Like I said, I have very tight shoulders. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm just going to hold on at the bottom and hold on at the top, and I'm going to pull upwards. So kind of let my arm creep up my back a little bit here. So what I want to do is I want to pull kind of out this way and up, because I want to pull my arm over and up to get a good stretch on the outside of my shoulder, and that's where I'm feeling it. Okay, again, a nice light stretch. That's about 10 seconds. I'm going to go a little more. be careful. You need to be especially careful with the shoulders. They're such a complex and delicate part of the body. Another couple of seconds, and then we're going to go just a little bit more. Again, 30 seconds on each side. I've been looking down at the ground. You should really keep your head up nice and straight. Good, now we're going to come out of that nice and slow. Okay, and then we're going to go over to the other side. I currently have a bit of an injury on that side, and so that side is a good one for me to stretch. I find the stretch feels good. Stretching doesn't always fix injured shoulders, but it can, depending what the injury is. Okay, so I'm pulling again gently. So I'm pulling this way and up. I'm feeling a stretch in my shoulder. We keep looking straight ahead. That's about 10 seconds. Breathe in, out. Pull just a little higher. So elongate the stretch just a bit. Breathe in, out, and pull up just a little more for 10 more seconds. The head up straight. Tendency is to want to drop. All right, come out of that nice and slowly. Good. Okay, now I want to stretch the chest. I'm going to do that. If you can imagine this is a doorway, okay? So like I'm walking through a door here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to step through and I'm going to firmly plant my weight on this foot. And all I'm going to do is slowly lean forward, but letting the foot take my weight, not my arm, because if I press, if I let the arm take my weight against the door frame, then I'm actually going to activate the chest muscle instead of stretch it. So I really want to be loose as possible here against the door, coming forward until I feel a stretch here, and then I'm going to turn away from the door frame to feel that stretch even more. Yeah, that's about 10 seconds. Breathe in. Out, turn away some more, keep your head up. Breathe in, out. Go for another 10. Again, that's 30 seconds per side. Not a hard and fast rule, but it's a pretty good one to get a good stretch on a muscle. All right, now come out nice and slow. Now we do the same thing. Pardon me for turning away from the camera, but I have to for this to do the same thing as if I was going the other way through the door on the other side, okay? So, again, I just turn away, and I come forward and turn away until I feel a nice stretch in the chest, and I hold that. Breathe in, out, and turn away a bit more. Breathe in, out, and turn away just a bit more. Okay, come out of that nice and slowly. All right, so we stretch the shoulders, we stretch the neck, we stretch the pecs. What I want to do is I want to stretch the lats, the big back muscle. All right? And for that, I can use a stability ball. I can use a chair. I can even use an ottoman. Okay, I'll use the chair because some of you might not have a stability ball, but it's a rare person indeed that doesn't have at least one chair in their home. So normally I put a mat down on the ground for my knees, or if I have a soft carpet, that's fine. What I want to do here is I want to kind of be bent at 90 degrees here, have the blade of my hand on the chair near the edge, keep my arms straight, and then just sink down, okay? What I'm going to feel is in my shoulders. It feels like my shoulders are kind of being tugged on, but really what I'm stretching is the big back muscle, okay? And I'll show you where that is again in a minute. Breathe in, out, sink down even more, okay? Breathe in, out, down even more. All right, come out of that nice and slow. Those are really the main stretches that you need. All right, so the back muscle, the lat, goes way down here and crosses the shoulder joint. That was the one I was stretching there. So there you go. Those are your upper body stretches. Okay, be sure to do them after every upper body workout.